What's going on, guys? This is our first Berkeley B1 event on the Bay of Quinte. Dan and myself absolutely love the bay. It's such an awesome fishery. Tons of fish, tons of big fish, and we're super stoked to get out there and get the season started.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome time. We're spending a whole week out there, staying in my aunt's tent trailer for the week, and it's going to be fun. Lots of time on the water, and that's what we need. We fished the Bay of Quinte a few times, but we're hoping this time's going to be good.
They been on the whole Berkeley B1 crew. They started, it's called the Next Gen Grant, the Berkeley B1 Next Gen Grant, and Danny and myself are super fortunate to be the first ever recipients of this grant. So basically what it is it's a program that they've started for kids 21 years and younger. It's a fully paid tour registration for the whole Berkeley B1 series. And like I said, me and Dan are so lucky to be able to be the first ones to do this. And you know, it definitely helps out, especially kids 21 years and under, just like myself and Danny. We can't afford to fish all three, and with a grant like this, with the program they've started, it allows me and Danny and other kids to be able to fish at a professional level with the best. We're super pumped.
Yeah, it's cool to be able to go in and fish against some of the guys that we've looked up to since we were younger kids. And yeah, Ben's trying to introduce this for youth to try and get younger anglers introduced into the bass fishing scene, because we're fishing against lots of people older than us, and soon it's going to be not a lot of kids our age getting into it. So that's what he's trying to introduce, is younger anglers being introduced.
That's right. First B1 event, stop number 1, Bay of Quinte. Solid fish. First fish of the trip.
First day of practice for the Berkeley B1 on the Bay of Quinte. Starting it off good. Nice fish.
Not what we're looking for whatsoever. Now it's time to find some big largies. That is a big girl. That's a horse, man. That's a good one, though. We are out of here. This whole area has good fish, so. Good one, man.
That was 4.
Oh yeah.
Wow, eh? I missed one for sure here too.
Woo! Bay of Quinte stud. Things are starting to come together. We're starting to catch some good ones. In the exact same area. Dan just caught one 4.5. What's going on, guys? Today is our last day pre-fishing for the Berkeley B1 event here on the Bay of Quinte. We have until 2 o'clock, then we're off to the anglers meeting, go over the rules, stuff like that, register, and tomorrow's game day. So we have from now, which is about 7 o'clock, we have to be off the water at 2, so we're just gonna go out today and find as much water as we can. It's a 2-day event, and so far we don't have much. We have 1 or 2 areas, but we got to find a little more to be able to try and catch 2 big bags. It's gonna be a fun day. The winds are staying low. It's not too windy this morning. They're supposed to pick up around noon, so get at her. So pre-fish, it was okay. It was actually pretty good. We caught quite a few good fish. I just don't think we were on the right stuff. It was kind of a 1 fish here, 1 fish there kind of deal. Yeah, overall pre-fish was pretty good. But like I said, I don't think we were on the right pattern going into the tournament.
And it was really hard to put a true pattern together. We were just kind of scrambling, going different spots, and everything we did was a little different. So that's what I think too. I agree that it was kind of tough to put a good true pattern together.
Yeah, we were on no pattern whatsoever. I think we're kind of like a spot deal, and on those spots we'd only catch 1 good fish. So it's not like they were schooled up or anything. It was kind of just 1 fish here, 1 fish there. Day 1, we're super pumped to get out. Going into the first day of the tournament, you know, it's really exciting. We got the tunes blaring in the truck on the way there. Everyone's launching their boat, and it's game time. You know, you spend so much time pre-fishing, and the day's finally come, and you're just hoping to do good on day 1, to be in contention to win it, or even have it just a good finish going into day 2. So,
and this year this is our first time fishing the B1 event, and after day 1 they cut half the field, so it's very important that you got to make the top half. And that's even nerve-wracking when you go into it, because you don't want to go home after spending so much time out there and then be saying goodbye to all the guys fishing on day 2. So it's going to be pretty cool.
Can't win it on day 1, but you sure can lose it. So we ended up catching 15 and change on day 1. Tough. I don't know though. We weren't disappointed just because of how our pre-fish went. It's not like we were going into day 1 hoping to catch 20 pounds, because we were on 20 pounds, but we weren't. So what we caught is kind of what we had a feeling we were going to catch. We were hoping to catch like 18, but
besides that, it was nice to make the cut. We just squeaked in and made day 2. The B1 atmosphere on day 1 was something to remember for sure. Fun time, fun weigh in. Got to talk on stage, that was cool.
Yeah.
And we're looking forward to tomorrow.
Yeah, Ben had the bleachers all set up. He had it awesome. It was pretty. He puts on a pretty cool show, and Ben and the whole B1 crew, you know, do it good. It was a cool experience for our first B1 event.
Yeah, even the morning, the blast off, everything from launching the boats was super set up. Lots of staff there to help out. Any troubles, questions, anything we had, they were right on it. And couldn't have asked for better day 1. Just could have asked for some better fish. But
so we're sitting, I think,
in the 40s.
Yeah, just sitting there right on the bubble. We made it to day 2 with 15 and change. So
swing for the fences.
Yeah, day 2. We're just happy to be there. What's going on, guys? Day 2. Day 2, the Berkeley B1 event on Quinte. Can't wait to get out there. We're super pumped to get out there. We're happy just to be fishing today. Just packing the boat, 6:30. Blast off's at 7. I think we're probably the last boat to go.
18 pounds today.
Yeah, that's the goal, 18 pounds. Let's do it, Dan.
Sounds good, dude.
I cannot wait to catch some fish. Day 2, we launch the boat. We go through blast off, we're boat 40, and we go to our first spot. I think we plucked 2 fish off our first spot, 2 cute ones, just little guys. And you know, I go to put the live well on, live well's not working. And then I try to get on plane to, you know, go back to the launch and figure out what the issue is. My boat's full of water, so I go to press my bilge to bilge all the water out so I could get on plane, and the bilge is broken. So we ended up having to go back to the launch. We had to idle back, take the boat out, take the batteries out of the boat, and what ended up happening is there's Sankos and weed and stuff clogged in the bilge pump and the live well pump. So we got that fixed. We probably only lost about half hour of fishing, so it wasn't too bad. We put all that behind us. We went back out and just put our heads down.
Yeah, we scrapped our game plan from day 1 and put everything behind us from what happened on day 1 and what happened in the morning, and just put our heads down and went fishing in some new areas and caught some decent ones, and actually had a better bag than day 1. So
Yeah.
for what we had, the issues that we had, we are pretty happy with how day 2 went.
Yeah.
And it was nice to be able to go up and weigh in a bag of fish on day 2.
Yeah, we didn't have anything going like we said. And then on day 1 we pounded all our stuff, so we figured our best bet was to just go out there and look for new water. I mean, the Bay of Quinte's got so many fish, you can stumble up on a school of big ones like that. So that's what we were hoping for. We didn't catch a giant bag, but you know, we caught a half decent bag, a better bag than day 1, which we were pretty pumped about. And like I said, just pumped to be fishing day 2.
All of Jeremy coming to day 2, scale 19 and change is what you're looking for. Fellas, 19 and change. That's a tall order for Bay Quinte, isn't it? Oh, 6 pound side. Tell you what, anybody want to tag out here? I know you got a local, right? Needing a big bag to take over the Ranger, Hodge, and Lenny for day 2 workout. And how's it fishing with the tongue? Oh, it's also fishing with the tongue. They're not stacked up like they're.
Up next, team number 42, Cooper Gallant and Danny McGarry. They weighed in 55 yesterday and need 2050 to take the lead.
DMAC, Co-op. 2015 is the magic number. We caught you guys on the water today. I think you have your family here, I would guess. And I can pick out who your mom is too from a distance. But anyhow, on to the fishing. When I last left you on the water, you can check out the video. We did some live coverage on Facebook. You guys weren't too happy. You had like less than 10 pounds. Where did it go from there? Coop.
I think we just ran out of water. I mean, we pounded our stuff pretty good on day 1. And then today we hit it all again. We got maybe, well, yeah, we had the 9 pounds on the boat, and that was like the last spot we had. So we basically said, you know what, we're going to go deep, we're going to look for new water, and we did, and we basically called out everything we had in our live well. So,
Danny, talk to us a little bit about the bait that it took to change the game on day 2 for you guys.
We were flipping pretty much everything you could think of today. We were switching up all day until like the last couple hours, and then for me it was an 8-inch grub, and for Cooper it was a jig. So that was the ticket for this afternoon.
So these 2 guys here are the first recipients of a grant that the Berkeley B1 has developed to help young anglers get into tournament fishing. So it costs $2,400 to fish the entire tour. That's all 3 events. The Berkeley B1 sponsored these guys, these young 18 and 19-year-old anglers to fish this event. So good on them, being competitive. Day 2, who do you want to thank?
I want to thank Ben, you guys, you and the whole Berkeley B1 crew for making this such a legit, super fun event. I want to thank Andy, his family, and the rest of the CSFL crew for taking care of all the fish. Berkeley and all the sponsors that helped make this event possible as well. And thanks to my parents, Danny's parents for coming, Katie, Zoe, and just thanks everyone for the support. It's been a super fun week. We I don't think we're going to finish where we want to finish, but I mean, we're looking forward to the next one. We can't wait to move on to Lake Erie.
Some fish. Hey guys, that's Danny McGarry and Cooper Gallant. Next superstars in fishing, I promise. Give them a round of applause.
And that's a wrap for the first event on the Bay of Quinte. Big thanks to Ben, the whole Berkeley B1 crew, Berkeley, and all the other sponsors who helped make this event such an awesome, experience for us anglers. And, big time to the whole Berkeley B1 crew and Ben for allowing us to fish the whole tour. If it wasn't for you guys, allowing us to do this next gen grant, we wouldn't be able to fish the whole tour because of money. And with this program you guys have started, it allows us to fish the whole series, and we're super pumped and grateful to be a part of it. I also want to thank my boss for letting me take the time off work to pre-fish for these events, my friends, family, my mom and dad for all the continued support, and Canada Rubber also for helping me out this year.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my family, friends, B1, Ben, the whole crew, Andy Pilata and the Pilata family for coming out and doing all the live release. The whole tournament ran great. We're super stoked for Erie. Thank you to Unlimited Property Maintenance for the continued support, and we will see you guys on Erie.
Until next time, I'm Cooper Gallant.
Danny McGarry.
We love fishing, and we cannot wait till Erie. Stop number 2, Berkeley B1.